Welcome to this week's renovation vlog. If you're an avid subscriber, you'll definitely want to see this one. We have some major renovation news. So let's go. I'm assuming by you sitting there that you're waiting for me.
Yes, my lovely.
What are you waiting for me to do?
Empty the cupboard.
Empty the housekeeper's cupboard.
Use your expertise at cupboard emptying.
Yeah, okay. So what's the plan today?
Empty the cupboard, board that back wall, which means that we're pretty much boarded out, ready to be skimmed, and then we've got to go and pick up a sink.
Brilliant. So I'm going to try not to be grumpy this weekend because I feel as though I've been really grumpy over the last few days. And so just to explain why we're a bit grumpy, the plumbers came for 2 days and then they didn't come for the last day. No, they just didn't turn up, which is a bit frustrating, but they're coming back on Wednesday. So, but we have got hot water and cold water. We will have.
I've already plugged the immersion in, and it does work, and we do have hot water.
But we just don't have a sink at the moment.
No.
And so the other grump is that we ordered a sink. So this box just there, we went against
our better judgment,
and we ordered a cheap sink from eBay
as a temporary solution
because we can't really afford the
one we want, and we can't find the base unit either.
And I did tell you that it's going to come flat packed,
and it did come flat packed.
And you didn't believe me, and it did. But then what happened when you put it up? Well,
it wasn't the dimensions they stated, and it was below my hip. It was like a child's play sink. So
it said that it was 89.5 centimetres tall, and it was 76.
Reflat packed, and it's been sent back.
So this afternoon we found a free sink on Facebook, and this really is now a temporary fix.
Yeah. So I've got to bash out a quick unit for it to sit in, and then we can put the waste in, connect the pipes up, and we're ready to roll with hot water.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a shame. It's not really.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
The other one we thought would work for a while, but this is definitely a temporary solution. But anyway, it will do. So let me empty the housekeeper's cupboard and go from there.
Yep.
Mark is on the phone, and whilst I'm waiting for him, I just want to show you something really unusual. When I planted these chives, I thought, well, I bought pink chives, I was very excited. And then they came out, and they're most definitely purple chives. But now look at this one, that's purple, and that's pink. It's a mystery. So are they all going to turn pink now? I've got no idea what's going on. And here's another one. That definitely looks as though it's going to come out pink. And the rest are purple. So with any luck, I've got some sort of weird mixed hybrid So I will get my pink chives after all. I'm loving this. This is Jacob's Ladder. How pretty is that? Sorry, I've had sound issues again. What Mark and I are talking about here is that we're going to pick up a sink, a free sink that we found on Facebook Marketplace. So we're just taking a jolly out together, enjoying the sun and enjoying the scenery. And what Mark's saying is that if all goes well, he should be able to get the sink installed today. Lots of you have been asking about Mark's back, so here I was just asking Mark how his back was, and he said it's feeling much better. Perfect. As Mark spins the car around, I just wanted to show you this that's at the top of the street where we picked up the sink. It's a footpath and it's absolutely beautiful. Now we're travelling through the Sandringham estate, which is the holiday home to King Charles. I'm taking this opportunity to remind you about Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a website where if you enjoy my free content, you can buy me a coffee, or in my case, green tea. There's a link to Buy Me a Coffee in the description below. Right, we've got our sink, which you're happy with?
Yeah.
And now, it's a sink. And now we'll go for some lunch.
We are.
Treat ourselves to lunch. I'm sure some of you are wondering why we haven't moved this unit out more to plasterboard behind it, and the truth is it is so heavy. It's ridiculously heavy, so we don't really want to move it any further than we need to. And you're happy working just like this, aren't you?
Yeah.
And we've just made a decision, actually. Originally, this is where the pantry is going to be, and we were going to bring the pantry right up to the end, and then obviously we need to leave a bit for the door surround. But we've just made a decision because earlier we were saying, where are we going to put our ridiculously large collection of cookbooks, of which we have many? And so we've decided to bring the pantry up to here and then have a low-level bookcase
Below the glass.
below the glazing of the pantry. So we've worked out that we can probably get about 30 cookbooks. I think you're happy with that, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
It's a really good way to actually have a few of our books on display. We'll never be able to get all of them, will we?
We can keep all our favourites out then, can't we?
Pardon?
We can keep all our favourites.
All our favourite ones, and then probably have a bit of a clear out as well. Any other questions while I'm here? Your able assistant?
What questions from me?
Yeah, do you need me for anything else? I meant to be helping with plasterboarding, but you seem to have done it.
No, there isn't anything else I need.
So you're happy with that?
I think so. Yeah.
We may be working hard, but there's always time for lunch, especially when the sun's shining, and Rowan definitely needs a break because she's revising hard for her GCSEs. A quick family lunch and then we'll crack back on. Did somebody say hot water?
I did say hot water.
Come on then.
Well, you want a demo?
Yeah. Is it hot?
It's hot. Look, you can see the steam.
Oh my word.
Can you believe it?
That's momentous.
Haven't been waiting too long for that, have we?
3 years? What do you say, Ro? Now all we need is a shower. Poor Dad has spent all day doing that. The shower is coming, Poppet.
The shower is.
Right, I think we should go and reward ourselves with a cup of tea in the garden, and then I'll come and clear it all down. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Come on then. Here he is, the man of the moment. It feels like such a big day.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, we're so used to heating up water with a pan.
I know, and now we don't have to walk miles to fill the kettle up. It's all total luxury now.
I know, look at that. What more can a girl want?
A shower. Hopefully that's coming next. Glad to see you've got your pants on now. Well, you had pants on earlier.
I know. I'll put my safety trousers on.
I can see.
Yeah, look at that.
Ouch, what have you done? Oh yeah, you put a drill.
Well, I held the drill between my legs, which was really silly, and then it slipped and the cutter was still hot.
Ouch. Right, you can sit down and relax for a bit. So here we are, after a weekend of hard graft. We finally have a sink unit in the kitchen with hot and cold water. And we haven't had hot water here at Star Corner for about 3 years, so it's such a relief. As we've already explained, this is just a temporary solution, but I thought that you might like to run through some costs. So the actual shop counter we bought about 8 years ago when we moved to Norfolk, and Mark was using it in his workshop where he was making tables for our antique business, Sugden and Daughters. The tap was something that we already had, so we didn't have to buy a tap. The sink we picked up free on Facebook Marketplace, and I think the plumbing bits and pieces cost about £60. So to get up and running, this has cost us less than 100, so about £80, which is absolutely brilliant. I've still got lots of packing away to do. We've been in chaos for a little while now because we had to clear out for the plumbers and then plasterboarding and everything else. So I need to do a bit more tidying, but not bad for a temporary solution. And this will stay here now until we find something better. But because it's a slow renovation, finding this sort of stuff just takes time. So for now, this will do nicely. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe. I'll add a link to buy me a coffee, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.